What is happening, my fellow Wasteland Wanderers? Welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. I am your host, Rosary, and in today's episode we wrap things up with the Brotherhood of Steel. And I think it's time we go back to the Boomers and see what they've been up to. See if we can help them out in their miscellaneous dealings. So first things first, we recovered all of the air conditioner parts that they needed. So we'll turn those in. Forget their name exactly, if it was Rodriguez or Lorenzo. They usually hang out over here.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming from across the river. What's going on over there?
Oh, there you are. Oh, it is Lorenzo. Okay.
Good to see you. Alive, that is. Have you found all of the components yet?
Oh, I sure have. Here you go.
Really? I mean, that's great. I knew you could do it all along. I'll get right to work installing these. Why don't you go tell the Elder the good news? I'm sure it'll be a huge load off of his shoulders.
We know how much he likes getting a load off on his shoulders. But I think he'll be very happy to know that we fixed the HVAC unit. They can all stop smelling each other's farts. Then we're going to turn him in for treason. Oh, didn't mean to stand on your desk. What is up, Elder McNasty?
Back again, I see. Have you found all the components we need?
Oh, I sure did. Lorenzo's on it.
Good news for a change. Your efforts have humbled me, outsider. You have done more than I could expect, even from my brothers. Moreover, I've been going over the scouts' reports and keep coming up with the same conclusion. The NCR is not the threat I've believed it to be. We should not have had to rely on your help in this crisis. I believed my actions were guided by caution and prudence, but I now see the truth. People called me a hero after what happened at Helios, but I left that battle scarred by fear, and have allowed that weakness to govern my actions. That ends now. I will undo the wrong I have done my brethren and lift the lockdown. With luck, we will once again flourish. Please, take this. It is a small token of my thanks, and scarcely begins to repay the debt owed you, but is all I am allowed to give an outsider. This key will allow you to use our safe house to the northeast. I hope it will prove useful in your travels.
All I get's a key? Key to what? Oh, a safe house. Very interesting. And they like me now, so that's cool. Oh, and we leveled up. Fantastic. I know for sure I need to dump a bunch of points into medicine. Oh. Is that not the right room? Oh, there you are. What's up, Hardin? I got the deets on your boy.
Some sense into the Elder, outsider. Be assured I'll still be keeping an eye on him. Your efforts to help this chapter are not unappreciated. Now, what can I do for you?
I was hoping we could, I don't know, have a tribunal try him for his war crimes and then execute him? What's all this? You're just going to turn the other cheek? It doesn't even give me the option to give him the information anymore. Well, I guess that's that. Time for me to go. We almost had a successful coup, you and I. Alrighty then. Well, I think that's about all I've got to do with the Brotherhood of Steel. As I mentioned earlier, what I'd like to do now is head back to the boomers, see if we can help them along with some of their troubles. I was thinking about it, and I was like, I haven't had really any missions to do with the NCR, and I was like, wonder what the holdup is with that. And I was looking back through my unfinished quests, and getting the boomers to agree to help is like one of the first NCR tasks, so we'll kind of have to knock that out first. However, I do have a quick pit stop that I want to make. Like I said, I am kind of hungry for some XP right now, just so I can get my medicine, I think is the one I'm trying to upgrade as much as I can right now, or at least high enough to do some stuff with the boomers, but I'm trying to get some more XP so I can get those numbers going. And there was one side quest I had that I completely forgot to do. And that is to, oh yeah, bug access point in the data network. And that's that. We get 55 XP just for that. Oh, and then we return to Emily Ordhole and tell her about it. I think she's the one skulking around outside, right outside the door, which very inconspicuous girl. Hello.
Hey, have you been able to bug Mr. House's network yet?
You know what? I finally got around to it.
It looks like we started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell? The bug went offline. Damn it! I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing. But you did your best. I appreciate the help.
That's it?
Oh, hi. Thanks again for helping us with that data. I mean, the feed only lasted about 30 seconds, and it's not that useful, but, well, we tried.
Why wasn't the data useful?
We were connected for half a minute and received enough data to fill 5 holodisks. It looked like nonsense at first, but we decoded it. It was all biometric data, life signs from Mr. House. The technology he's using is so advanced that it samples data hundreds of times per second. It's fascinating, but depressing. Whatever technology he has can't possibly be practical for the people out here.
How long have you been with the followers?
About 5 years now. I have family back in Arroyo. But this is where all the good work is being done, so to speak. NCR taxes and inflation have been hard for a lot of people to deal with, and most of the money's going to the war effort. There's not much funding for medical research with OSI or any other group. Not unless it has a military application, anyway.
What do you do around here?
I'm interested in medicine, but it's not my strong suit. I try to help out with any computer issues the followers have. That's why I was helping out with the research into Mr. House's technology. Trying to, anyway.
You're like trying to steal his trade secrets? Is there another way to get Mr. House's data?
After 2 tries, I think I've learned enough. I'm sure there's something more promising I could be helping the other followers with. Oh yeah. I didn't tell you about the first time. I'd rather not talk about it if you don't mind.
Hey, I risked a lot to get you that data. Now, give me your trauma dump.
True. All right. The first try was a little less professional. Someone important on the strip had access to some of House's technology. Specifically, a Securitron. And more specifically, the someone was Benny. I know, he shot you in the head and everything. But this was a while ago. I knew he was sleazy, but I didn't realize he was so cold-blooded.
Did Benny say why he had the Securitron?
He sure didn't. Benny was pretty tight-lipped and cryptic about the thing, but he did let me poke around in it for a while. I wound up helping Benny a lot more than he helped me. Once he had access to the Securitron's memory banks, he kicked me out of the tops. Big surprise, right? Should have seen that coming.
What did he have you do?
The Securitron was disabled somehow. Might have been an EMP given some of the damage I saw. Anyway, he wanted it re-enabled and connected to Mr. House's data network. The trick was getting it to be invisible on the network. If Mr. House detects a rogue Securitron in his system, he remotely fries it. Getting around that security feature was a bit tricky.
You didn't think to tell anyone about this?
Yeah, strange as it sounds, I figured that bad-mouthing one of the Strip's most powerful people wasn't a good idea. The only reason why I'm telling you any of this is because he's gone now.
Do you have anything else to talk about? Is there another way to get Mr. House's data?
I already told you. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, alright, fine. Actually, we went through this whole dialogue tree. Blah, blah, blah. Goodbye.
See you when I see you.
So that was, I think they were the followers of the apocalypse? I don't know we'll have anything more to do with them. But now we head to Nellis Air Force Base. See if there's any odd jobs the boomers need us to help with. Make sure I put the quests to be for this one. I think we got one right here.
Morning.
Raquel.
What is it, outsider?
Damn, still being all salty? Is there anything I can help you with? Like a change
The next time
attitude?
you leave Nellis, keep an eye out for missiles. We're down to a 5-year supply for our launchers.
5-year supply? At the rate you shoot them at people? That's gotta be a lot. But yeah, I'll keep an eye out for them.
Come find me when you've got some to turn in.
I don't have any on me at the moment, but...
Bye.
Alright, let me know in the comments if you know anywhere to get some missiles. I think I might have come across like 1 or 2 here and there, but I can't think of... Maybe I could try a couple of the gun stores. Be a good place to start looking. I think there was another indicator in the hangar.
You should get out of my face before you get yourself hurt.
God damn, dude. Like, didn't we supply your whole compound with power out of the goodness of our heart?
Solar arrays.
Oh, now you're grateful.
Later.
What was that exchange? Indicator seems close. I don't know what it means when it blinks. Oh, Jack. Maybe it's
you.
Hey
there. Back for more?
I'm looking for ways to help out. Anything come to mind?
What I could use is some scrap metal. It may not sound exciting, but around here we have to recycle every rivet and plate. The other thing, you being from the outside and all, well, I guess you'd call it a personal matter, but, well, forget it.
I mean, if you want me to look at it and tell you if I think it's infected, I'll do it. Oh, that sounds spicy. A personal matter? Handsome guy like you? I bet there's a girl involved.
You think I'm handsome? Wow. I wonder if she does too.
Ah, I knew it was some hussy. So tell me about this girl that caught your interest.
There's an outpost near here. The signs say, Crimson Caravan. It seems like they carry things to and fro for people out there. Well, every once in a while, I watch the outpost through one of the spotter's binoculars. And sometimes there's this girl there. This special girl. And sometimes it's like she's watching me back with her binoculars. Except she's probably just watching Nellis. I haven't tried waving.
I mean, you gotta shoot your shot, man. Like, how hard is it just to be like, hi? But maybe I could talk to her for you. What's she look like?
Oh, you can't miss her. She has short red hair and she's the most beautiful woman who ever lived. You'd really talk to her for me? What if she feels the same way? What if she comes here like you did? What if she gets blown up? What if she doesn't like me? Oh, geez. I better just let you handle it. I'm better with machines. They don't make my stomach queasy like this.
I'll look into it. Stranger things have happened.
That would be amazing. As in, I would thank you forever.
Then we get a little note. Jack let me know there's a girl he's interested in at Crimson Caravan. He knows she has red hair, but that is all he knows. He'd like me to talk to her and see if she's interested in meeting him. That's so cute. I hope we can arrange some kind of little meetup with these little lover birds. Alright, now I just gotta figure out where the hell the Crimson Caravan is, because I don't think I have that marked on my map. So, give me a moment. Alright, and we found it.
Look, Lafferty's a hard boss, but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
But was I talking to you? Why did you just Danny Phantom out of my life like that? Just come in, drop some exposition, and... so they seem pretty friendly. They're like cool with me being here. Like...
If you're looking to buy or sell, you've come to the right man. The Crimson Caravan Company has the widest selection in the wasteland.
Could you answer some questions for me?
Maybe. What do you want to know?
Where does the Crimson Caravan Company get its merchandise? That seems a little too personal. Like, hey, I don't need to know where they get the goods. Just if you got the goods and I got the caps, we got a deal.
Trade routes, my friend. Trade routes.
Oh, yes,
Just about every major town in the wasteland has a Crimson Caravan branch in it.
Do your caravans ever have trouble from bandits?
Out here, we usually split our caravans into smaller bands. That way, we don't lose everything if they get hit. It's not very efficient, though. But hopefully, we'll be able to start running larger caravans once things get civilized.
Where are you from?
A little place in the NCR called Oak Creek. Used to be a farming town until it got taken over by ranchers. I didn't want to herd Brahmin for a living, so I signed on with the Crimson Caravan and headed east. Not much to tell, really.
You got anything else to talk about? Let me see what you got.
Can do.
Do you have any missiles, actually? I guess not. Got a lot of good stuff, though. I may be a frequent customer, but thank you for your time.
See ya.
Alright, we're looking for a cute redhead.
I've heard that we're getting strong reinforcements to help us civilize the territories.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
If I were a cute redhead, where would I be? Besides in a slutty, like, schoolgirl outfit.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Barracks. Someone's needs a little drinky poo to get going in the morning. Is the men's barracks or the women's barracks, or is it co-ed? Because that's a lot more blood on the floor than I would expect in a men's barracks. This lead back outside yet, so... Those kind of big water towers just make me think of the Animaniacs. That's a very highly detailed model for, like, no interaction being possible. Unless, like, something else happens later, but this kind of looks like a dummy building. That's not the one we went in, is it?
That fiend meter shouldn't have missed.
Guard barracks. You cute redhead? No, you can keep sleeping. Any cute redheads on the toilet? Go in here, can I? Main office.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
Nah, she wasn't redhead. Dawn Holstetter. Stettler.
Hello there. Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company. How can I help you today?
Man, I hope that voice actor got paid well, because he is like everybody. Who are you? That's a really rude way to start a conversation. Hi, I'm Bottle Cap Becky. Tell me about yourself.
The name's Hostetler, Don Hostetler. Can I help you with something?
Is there any work to be had here?
You know, hiring isn't really my department. You should talk to Miss McLafferty about work for hire.
Okay. Goodbye. I like your hat. Not even a goodbye, just hit me with the ellipses. Is Mrs. Bobsledder in here? Is this her office? What is that? True Police Stories. I would like to read it, but I'm not about to steal. Alice McLafferty.
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas branch. What may I do for you?
I'm looking for a redhead. Tell me more about the blah 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 company.
Certainly. What would you like to know?
How long have you been in business?
The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NCR.
Damn, that's pretty, like, wow. That's a pretty solid track record. Does the Crimson Caravan have any competition?
Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the majority of the northern routes.
You're a little too well-dressed for this place.
Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not hard to see why. I'll change all that soon enough.
I see you're here to put a fire under people's asses.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm looking for work.
I'm afraid we have no current openings for caravanners or guards, but I am in need of a runner.
All right. What do I need to do?
Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You can find him somewhere inside Camp McCarran.
Okay, goodbye.
It's been a pleasure.
Well, I got myself a job, but I don't seem to be able to locate this mysterious stranger.
I've heard the Legion's plan. What's up?
That's all you got?
Expensive to get into the strip these days.
Okay. This looks like another new building.
Keep an eye out for wildlife.
See, the ones that don't have like a specific name, they don't really have anything good to say. It's just like generic lines on repeat.
McLafferty's been riding asses again. Better lay low.
That fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Oh, hey, you look like you got red hair.
You should go talk to Blake or Alice. They handle most of our contact with visitors.
I don't suppose you watch the boomers over in Nellis sometimes, do you? Well, Dad, I didn't even say it yet, and she was like, what?
I watch all sorts of things with my binoculars. Who wants to know? And why?
I've been inside Nellis. There's a young man there who has a crush on you. Yeah, I know who likes you.
Nice-looking blonde boy? I always wondered if he was watching me back. What's he like?
Oh, that Black Widow options are typically like kind of funny, but that just doesn't feel right. He's nice, maybe a little naive, seems convinced you're the love of his life.
Really? That's so sweet. I'd love to go meet him. Is there any way the boomers would let me visit Nellis?
I'll ask Pearl to make an exception for you.
This is so exciting. Let me know how it turns out.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies here.
All right, now we go back to Nellis and talk to Mama Pearl. Forget where she hangs out. Hey, Pearl, good to see you.
How is your visit with us going, stranger?
Going great. How are the Depends rashes? Jack's got the hots for a girl.
Well, this is welcome news. Who is she?
She works for the Crimson Caravan.
She's with those traders? They've tried to contact us before, but I'm not interested in trading with greedy savages.
Whoa!
This presents a bit of a problem. Jack isn't allowed to leave Nellis, and I doubt she would make it through the artillery alive.
I mean, I could tell her the spots to duck and weave. It would mean a lot to Jack if she could come to Nellis.
I suppose Jack deserves a chance at love. You can tell Jack she has a free pass to enter, but he is responsible for her actions. Do not make me regret this decision, outsider.
Shouldn't I be responsible? He hasn't met her. I'm trying to hook this whole thing up like... I mean, not like Tinder, but like something akin to that, like Courier. Hey, Jackie boy, where you at?
You should get out of my face before you get
Fuck you too, you old crusty bastard. I have some spare mechanical parts to dangle in front of you. I really need someone to explain the lore of Warhammer 40K. I feel like he would be super into it. Jack, where the hell are you? I'm trying to like hook you up with a hottie.
Have you seen her? The redhead of my dreams?
Good news, she feels the same way.
She does? You mean it? That's incredible. What happens next? Can she come here? How do we make sure she doesn't get blown up? Should I talk to the gunners or to Pearl?
Wouldn't this make more sense to like write her a letter and then I take it to her and then she could like write you something back? You know, like establish some dialogue. I spoke to Pearl, but Janet needs a way past the artillery.
Here, take this boomer outfit. I'll let the gunners know she's coming and not to shoot at her.
Couldn't you quite literally just be like, hey, there's a cute redhead coming. Don't blow her up. see how she feels about having to put on your old, like, stained jammies.
I've heard that elite units are on the way.
Hello again. How's your boomer friend?
Hard.
I was hoping you would. What's going on? Have they agreed to my safety yet?
I got a boomer uniform for you to wear while you cross to Nellis.
There's one more thing. I have a work contract with the Crimson Caravan, and if I walk away, I lose the wages they owe me. Could you do just one more thing for me and talk to Alice McLafferty about it? I know if I do it, she'll just say no. I'd hate to lose the money.
To support our armies here.
I mean... okay. Wouldn't you like to be a strong, independent woman, have your own job when you get back? Something to fall back on where you don't need snowman? You're just a fucking admin. Oh no, that's the main office. Alice McLaffy Taffy, how you doing, girl?
Welcome back.
Janet's asked me to talk to you about releasing her from her contract. She's in the process of getting abducted by a cult.
Ah, yes. Her infatuation with a boomer she's never met. It's a small camp. Word gets around. She's aware she's breaking her contract, which is undoubtedly why she sent you to talk to me instead of coming herself. Janet is free to leave, but she forfeits the wages she's owed. That's the price of contract breaking. Take it or leave it.
Janet's wages can't be that much. Why bother keeping it from her?
The Crimson Caravan's company's operations require dependable employees. I'm not going to reward someone for breaking their work contract.
What do you mean you have a deal? We haven't... What? Oh, I need to consider your offer. What offer? You have a deal.
I'm glad to hear it.
They're not paying you. Sorry, kid. Sucks to suck.
It's been a pleasure.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
If you wanted those wages, you probably should have went in there yourself. Preferably armed.
Have you spoken with McLafferty yet?
So funny thing about that, you're gonna be free, but you're gonna be broke.
I see. Well, thank you for trying. I'm off to go see my admirer now.
Be free, my thoughty little spirit. May love find you on this dusty, dusty trail. And with that, beautiful, whatever the fuck young love bullshit just happened, it's gonna be my time for today. Thank you all so much for tuning in as I continue playing Fallout New Vegas. Be sure to check back next week, because things just keep getting more wacky by the day. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care.
Thank you for watching to the end of the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Doing so encourages YouTube to show my content to more people. And you won't want to miss out on my next upload.
Things are getting